What's up, everybody? How we doing today? We are multi-dimensional, and in this video I wanted to go over today's arrests in Collier County, and I made a few of these videos already, and I'm screen recording here. So today is the 15th of May, so these are the people who got arrested on the 14th, and we got Candace for violation non-resident exemption driver's license. And let's go to Collier County clerk. Let's go to the clerk. Collier County clerk. Crystal K. Kinzel. Let's do record search. Court records. Search. Oh no, I don't need to click that. Then click case search. Last name is Control C, Control V. Criminal. Right here. Let's click dockets. Misdemeanor. Docket. Rob Crown. No bail. Still in jail. Alright, that's the traffic citation. Booking sheet. On May 14th at 10:50 hours, that's 8:50 p.m. while I'm patrolling full uniform and fully marked patrol vehicle with the Collier County Sheriff's Office. Certified law enforcement deputy. I was conducting traffic enforcement in the area of US 41. I received a positive stationary LPR hit on a blue Kia Fonte bearing Florida tag. For the vehicle having an expired tag since 01/2023. Heading westbound, I then pulled out behind it, verifying the tag, and activated my emergency lights and siren, conducting a traffic stop on the blue Kia bearing. Yeah. Got it. I made contact with the white female driver and requested her driver's license, registration, insurance, and advised her I stopped her due to the tag. Female stated she knows because she's been stopped for it already by Marco PD. She stated she only makes $14 at her job and it is hard to pay for it. Female handed me her California license, a white female, Candace. I asked Candace how long has she lived in Florida, and she stated over a year. I advised her that when she moved to Florida and has found employment, she has a certain amount of days to obtain a license. She stated she knew it was informed by other officers, just as the expired tag. She lived either Collier or Miami-Dade. She stated Collier. I then asked her where she has been staying at. The respondent refusing to tell me because the helicopters have been harassing her. I advised her I needed her address to put on the citation so the courts can notify her of court dates. She refused again and stated that she has a UPS box and refused to provide that information. I returned to my vehicle and ran Candace through, which returned with negative results and valid out of California. I then requested Candace to exit the driver door, where she began arguing. Again, I advised Candace multiple times to exit or she would be charged with resisting. Candace exited the driver's door and I placed her under arrest and handcuffs for violation of non-resident requirements for our DL. All of that. I then transported Candace to NJC and released her to jail deputies. The Kia was towed by TNC Towing for safekeeping. Okay. Is this like out of a movie? She's homeless, obviously. She doesn't have an address here in Florida. I advised her I needed her address to put on the citation so the courts can notify her of the court dates. She refused again and stated that she has a UPS box and refused to provide that information. Yeah, I highly doubt she refused to give that information. And I highly doubt that certain amount of days to obtain a license, she stated. Officers, I asked Candace where she lived, either Collier or Miami-Dade. She stated Collier. I then asked her where she has been staying and responded refusing to tell me because the helicopters have been harassing her. Okay, yeah. The helicopters have been harassing her. Yeah, why would she put that in there? Why would the officer put that in the report? Like, I'm sure the lady had said way more stuff. The helicopters have been harassing her. Like he's trying to make her out to seem crazy. I advised her I needed her address to put on the citation. I'm just rereading this just to try to understand exactly. This guy had put all this information on probable cause, arrest type on probable cause, being that the registration was expired. It was arrest officer was McCoy Jason S. 4144. Car camera footage available, yes. At 11:22 was the arrest date. Arraignment. Yeah, so this poor lady has no registration, only makes $14 an hour. Well, she needs to get her stuff together because these officers don't care. They do not care. They towed her vehicle by TNC Towing for safekeeping. Yeah, right. They didn't offer her anything where somebody can come pick it up, drive it out. They didn't offer her that. They don't offer that to anybody. Now she's gonna have to pay $300 a day or something like that. $150 a day as it sits in the lot of this TNC place towing. It's gonna sit there. It's gonna accumulate money every day, like $150 or more. So then in 2 days, that's $300. In 4 days, that's $600. And it keeps going. So then the lady's gonna lose her car. She already doesn't have money, and then these people are just gonna ruin her life, all for the registration. So now, instead of like maybe creating some type of foundation for these type of people, I mean, there's so many different options that can go down. I mean, I don't really know this lady's circumstances or her history or anything like that, but she's from California, and something just seems sketchy here. So if we would maybe be able to help people like this, because this is like where it all starts, you know, is from this system keeping these poor souls down, and now that's how homeless people become drug addicts, and that's how these homeless people become such a burden on society because of actions like this officer. This officer, it took her car, put her in jail, And now now what? Oh yeah, address homeless. Homeless. See? That's just crazy. I'm stuck up on this one. I want to know exactly what happened. Like, there's ways that you can purchase the body cam footage or the dash cam footage, or I'll just even want to get a copy of the verbal testimony that what happened in this place. She's still arrested. Arraignment, first appearance. Anyways, that was a lot for that. This lady here, she doesn't look like a bad lady. She looks like she just got out of work. She's probably a server. She doesn't look like she does drugs. And that officer did the most. Man. Alright, let's move on. This guy, Gurant. Battery, touch or strike another against their will. Kidnap, false imprisonment, adult. Alright. Let's find out what happened to this guy. It always does this. It doesn't allow you, for some reason, to continue to search the court files. So I always have an issue with this problem here. I always have to go in, do this, do that, and then how is there no Collins? Case search Collins. Yes, there is Collins. There has to be Collins. It's a very common last name. See, it doesn't give me the access. It's like they'd know something is up. I wonder why it's not working. No case number. Alright, so let's do this the hard way. And we always sometimes have to do this. Alright, let's do 05/13/2023. And then let's do 05/15/2023. 10/15/2023. Click search. Come on now. It doesn't want to give me anything. Doesn't even want to give me the dates here. Month 05/10/2023. Okay, now let's do 05/11/2023. Nothing. And I wonder what's going on here. Let's check this out. Alright, I'm not connected there. Sometimes that would give us an issue. Maybe let's try now. Alright, let's just exit all this stuff out. Exit all out again. Alright. Now let's do window with tour. Collier County arrests. In 2017, Collier County recorded 8,000 arrests, 996 violent crimes, and 4,392 property crimes. The county recorded 7 homicides, 82 rapes, 155 robberies, 752 aggravated assaults, 233 motor vehicle thefts. Wow, it's not a lot. 712 burglaries, and 3,447 larcenies. March 2023, Collier County deputies arrested 3 shooting suspects, 1 from Naples and 2 from Lehigh, for shooting in East Naples residence with 2 children inside before fleeing. The suspects had active warrants out of Lee County in the various felony misdemeanor offenses for which they were also charged. In February 2023, Collier County deputies arrested Randon Regal for driving on a suspended license and found a trafficking amount of drugs in his pockets. A trafficking amount of drugs in his pockets. How much is he trafficking in his pockets? 20 kilos in his pockets? Collier County arrests can happen with or without warrants depending on the crime in question. Alright. Now it's loading a little slower. Okay, let's try this again. Collier Clerk of Courts. Okay, we're going on 19 minutes and we didn't even get past the second person. And I don't want to leave any stone unturned. Collier County Clerk of Courts. There's a Naples Chamber. Crystal K. Kinzel. Okay, it's collierclerk.com. Yes, it's taking a little bit more time, but I want to see something. Site can't be reached. Why aren't they letting me reach the site? I know there's something sketchy. I know this website tracks something somehow. They got something going on. Okay. It doesn't even pull up my information. Why doesn't it come up? Nothing comes up. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the computer. Alright, see you later. Okay, I'm back. So I restarted my computer and I got more information on Collins, the last person we were looking for. So I don't know what is going on. Maybe I shouldn't keep the browsers connected together or something. I don't know. Maybe I should use one browser versus the other browser. But I need Collins search and it pulls up, but now it's only giving me Kenny Collins, Davis Collins, Kenny. No, that wasn't the name we want. Okay, so the file date down. Man, this system is so broken. It's not doing anything correctly. And I wonder, I think they probably do this on purpose, just to make it a little bit more difficult for anybody to actually go through it. But I'm going to go through here. Go to the Collier County arrests. I don't know if, since I'm pulling it up through here, Collier County arrests. I don't want to look around through all the nonsense. Collins Hager. Okay, we found it finally. So I had to restart the computer for it to start working again. I don't know what that's all about, but I think I got my VPN still established. No, it's not. Oh gosh. Alright, so go to dockets. Okay, so false imprisonment, battery actual. Alright, let's read the arrest card. Booking sheet. Alright, so Guerrero Carlos 5258 is the arresting officer. Refused the social security number from Kentucky. Date, time, Sunday. On the above date and approximate time, I was dispatched to the above location in reference to a domestic violence that had occurred that involved a stabbing. Upon my arrival, I met with deputies on scene and was given one signed sworn statement from the victim, further referred to as HH. The suspect, Hager G. Collins, refused to provide a sworn statement as well as EMS treatment. It is to be noted that EMS requested Hager to go to the hospital and receive possible stitches for his injury. HA stated she moved in with her boyfriend Hager Collins approximately 2 weeks ago and that they have been dating for 2 months. HH mentions that that Hager had been drinking since yesterday and today he continued drinking wine and beer. Also, HH also said that earlier in the morning she had a verbal altercation with Hager due to his drinking problem and how he becomes aggressive monster when he is drunk. The altercation was due to HH wanting to leave the property and spend Mother's Day with her family. Alright. That sounds pretty tied up. Deputies on scene found HH's contact lens case inside the garbage can, just as HH had mentioned earlier. Also, as sat outside, deputies requested us to please get her eyeglasses Hager took from her earlier in order to restrain her from leaving. That's fucked up. Alright, so yeah, this guy is clearly needs to stop drinking. Okay, what's the bond? Is there any bond set? Felony docket, jail arrest, set first appearance, hearing docket. Okay, it doesn't say anything about a bond. Why does this say anything about a bond? Does it say something about a bond? Or maybe we can find that information from the charges, false imprisonment. Criminal bond amount. Florida bond schedule. This represents the accused against charges in criminal offense and crimes bond schedule. Florida bond, first degree misdemeanor $500, third degree felony $1,500. Okay. Where does it say what level charge it was? Missed MF offense level. What does MF stand for? Second degree misdemeanor or ordinance violation. Second degree misdemeanor. First degree. I'm guessing MF is first degree. Third degree is 15. Oh well. Well, I'll know that now. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. James Gardella. Alright, we are back in business. Too many names. There's a lot of stuff in here. Tyler. Okay, now it's gonna mess up. That's a popular name. And it doesn't want to pull up. Now it doesn't want to pull up again. It pulls up here, but it doesn't make any sense for the file date here. Court type, file date. It just wastes time going through this stuff like this. Like we're made out of time when it could just work without giving so many glitches when you go to use the website they provide you. And today we don't find what we're looking for. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I'm not gonna continue. Gonzalez Rodriguez. And see how they don't put a space there now? They don't put a space. So now I'm wondering if it's the whole thing. It's never consistent. Case search. I know I'm going to pull up the Gonzalez and there's going to be a million people. Elvis Presley. Here we go. but it's not the one we need. See these file dates here? They didn't enter it in yet. Sunny Isles Beach. Fugitive from Monroe. Fugitive from Monroe. Fugitive from Monroe. No image available. A number. Okay, but we have case number. Are we able to look up the A number? No. It doesn't pull up the case number. There's something real sketch about this, man. Why am I not being able to figure this simple stuff out? Another one. Assault on Leo. No case number provided. Charged on this date. I already looked up the guy's name. I want to know what happened on assault here. That's so sketch. Alright. Duck toot. Ricardo. Alright, let's find out. Open container. Ricardo. Docket. Open container, alcohol, public, semi-public parking area. On May 14th, approximately, I was duty Golden Gate District in a marked patrol vehicle, Class B uniform. I was conducting an extra patrol at Molcajates, located 12275 Collier Boulevard, as the bar was coming to a close for the night. While doing so, I noticed an Hispanic male walking across the parking lot, attempting to conceal an open Corona bottle behind his left side. I made contact with Ricardo, and with the assistance of another deputy, asked for his driver's license to identify him. What do you need his driver's license to identify him? You need his walker's license. Ricardo stated he did not have a driver's license and handed me a Guatemalan consulate card. I escorted Ricardo over to my patrol vehicle. I placed Ricardo on arrest for violation of the Collier County Open Container Ordinance. I transported Ricardo to the Naples Jail Center. States it shall be unlawful for any person to possess any unsealed or open container of any kind which contains any alcoholic beverage, or to consume any alcoholic beverage in or on a motor vehicle being operated on a public or semi-public area open for vehicular travel, or while on or within any public or semi-public parking lot or beach access area in the county, but not in or on a motor vehicle. It shall be unlawful for any person to possess any unsealed or open container of any kind which contains any alcoholic beverage, or to consume any alcoholic beverage in or on a motor vehicle being operated on a public or semi-public area open for vehicular travel, or while on or within any public or semi-public parking lot or beach access area in the county, but not in or on a motor vehicle. further. Public or semi-public parking lot means any private or public area appurtenant to non-residential and commercial establishments used by the public for parking and pedestrian access to such establishments, including but not limited to drives, parking areas, sidewalks, and walkways, are appurtenant there too. What does that word mean? Appurtenant or belonging and pertaining, incident or relating to as a legal right, interest, or property subsidiary to one more valuable or important. Refers to the rights or restrictions that run with the land. The term is generally used in the context of easements or covenants and is distinguished from rights or restrictions in gross which only benefit or burden a particular person. Appurtenant rights or restrictions, in contrast, are tied to a specified parcel of land and pass on to subsequent owners when the parcel is transferred. Why do they have to use such complicated words? Carter was placed under arrest under open container alcohol semi-public parking area due to Ricardo being in possession of an open alcoholic beverage. Wow. Good job. Good job, Mr. Hill Gavin. Mr. Gavin. I wonder if I'm able to pull up these people's Collier County Sheriff's Office. I wonder if there is. Get a report. Obstacle. I wonder if there's some type of list. I know I worked for a pool company that kept our faces up on the website. Collier County Sheriff's Office employees. Contacts and emails. Corrections Department. Members. Anyways, good job, Mr. Hill. Saving crime by putting open container Corona. Awesome job. That deserves a medal. Alright, let's move to the next one. Battery toucher strike, drive with suspended revoked license. Lawrence Bryce. Lawrence Bryce. Oh. Pounds Robert. I'm not gonna say it. On May 14th, I was dispatched to the Publix grocery store located Sandpiper Lane due to a suspicious female in the area. I was unable to locate the suspicious female, but as I was driving through the Publix parking lot, an unknown male citizen flagged me down. Where is this going? The male, name not known, stated he had just witnessed a female and male in a physical altercation in the parking lot of a Publix, and the female was dragged into the car. The male described the suspect vehicle as a small passenger car, possibly a Toyota or Honda. The car was reported to be stubby, silver in color, with the silver paint faded on the vehicle. The car reportedly left the Publix parking lot and headed eastbound on Tamiami Trail East. I left the parking lot and headed eastbound on Tamiami Trail East in an effort to stop the vehicle and check the welfare of the female passenger. While driving eastbound, I observed a vehicle matching the description of the description given to me going westbound on Tamiami Trail. I turned my patrol vehicle around and caught up to the stubby, silver faded car. I initiated a traffic stop on the car bearing Florida license, which checked back to a silver Toyota Scion to Bryce Lawrence. Stopped the vehicle at Tamiami Trail East, Naples Reserve Boulevard. Responded to the scene as I acted as my backup. Before I made contact with the occupants of the vehicle, and both were breathing heavily, sweating profoundly, and appeared nervous. I asked the driver, now known to be Bruce Lawrence, for his driver's license. Bryce handed me a Florida ID card stating he was in the process of getting his Florida license. I asked Bryce if they had just been to Publix. He stated they had. I instructed Bryce to exit the car after detained him and handcuffs double locked in place in the rear of my patrol car. Female passenger, now known as Erin Hodgins. What happened at the Publix parking lot? Erin was sweating profusely, appearing to be scared. Would not stay on topic. Erin told us Bryce was her boyfriend and they had came to Naples from Ocala to help a friend move. Today, Erin was asked multiple times if she had been battered by Bryce. Erin refused to answer if she had been battered and would change the subject. I observed that Erin had her black hair from her head all over her back and chest area, and had a small amount of blood coming from underneath her left hand ring finger. Erin also abrasions on her body. Okay. Sad story. Let's move on. DUI influence. Melendez David. Melendez David. Which one? Okay, so this DUI. Okay, that didn't pull up for 2023 here. I mean, this one here, but it says small claims. It doesn't have any DUI information. Alright. DUI. DUI. Hit and run leave scene involved damage to property. DUI. No valid driver's license. Fugitive from Orange County. Battery. Alright. Yeah, that's it for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna get to uploading this one. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace out.